$39 billion. That's how much Bangladesh earned last year making the world's clothes, more than almost any country on Earth, second only to China. So why is India watching a garment industry across its border this closely? Because Bangladesh is no longer just a manufacturing hub. It's the world's second largest apparel exporter, a key link in global supply chains, and increasingly, one of the most important pillars of stability along India's eastern frontier. A prosperous Bangladesh means jobs, investment, and economic growth. An unstable Bangladesh could mean political turmoil, migration pressures, and a larger opening for Chinese influence in the Bay of Bengal. Today, we're breaking down how millions of t-shirts, jeans, and jackets became part of one of South Asia's most important geopolitical calculations.
Bangladesh's garment sector generates the vast majority of the country's export earnings and employs millions of workers. This industrial success has transformed Bangladesh into a critical part of global supply chains serving Europe and North America. For India, that matters enormously. A growing Bangladeshi economy creates jobs, attracts investment, and reduces the risk of economic instability along India's eastern frontier. And geography makes this relationship especially important. Between Bangladesh and Nepal lies India's famous Siliguri Corridor, often called the Chicken's Neck. This narrow stretch of land connects mainland India to its northeastern states. Any major instability in the surrounding region immediately becomes a strategic concern for New Delhi. That is why economic stability in Bangladesh is increasingly viewed as a security asset. The stronger Bangladesh's economy becomes, the more connected it remains to international markets and global investment networks.
But another factor is shaping India's calculations: China. Over the past decade, Beijing has invested heavily across South Asia through infrastructure financing and development projects. Bangladesh has received Chinese investment in ports, industrial zones, power generation, and transportation infrastructure. For India, the challenge is not preventing cooperation between Bangladesh and China. The challenge is ensuring that Bangladesh maintains a balanced foreign policy and remains economically integrated with multiple partners, rather than becoming overly dependent on any single power. And this is where the garment industry becomes strategically important. Because Bangladesh's export economy is deeply connected to Western consumers, Western retailers, and global supply chains. That creates powerful incentives for economic openness and diversified international partnerships.
However, Bangladesh now faces a new challenge. In November 2026, the country is scheduled to graduate from its least developed country status, though Dhaka has requested, and the United Nations has signaled openness to, extending that transition period. This is a major achievement, but it also means the gradual loss of certain trade preferences that helped support export competitiveness for decades. As a result, Bangladesh must move up the value chain, improve productivity, and attract new investment to remain competitive against countries like Vietnam and India. New Delhi understands these challenges. A successful Bangladeshi transition supports regional stability. A difficult transition could create economic pressures that affect the entire neighborhood.
Looking ahead, the future of the Bay of Bengal may depend less on military competition and more on economic integration. Trade corridors, industrial zones, supply chains, and cross-border infrastructure. In that future, Bangladesh's garment industry is more than an export machine. It is a pillar of regional stability. And for India, helping that success continue may be one of the smartest strategic investments it can make. Because in South Asia today, the fate of a single garment factory in Dhaka may say more about the balance of power than any border dispute ever could.